Yo, what up? Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Jay, your host. With me, as always, is Derek.
Season finale! Woo!
And Drew.
Yeah, I'm here.
Doesn't sound too enthusiastic about that. You want to try that again, Drew?
Season finale!
I'm here.
There we go. Nailed it. And we got Zach.
Hi.
Much more enthusiastic than Drew. So, as we've gone over this before, and you might have alluded to, because everybody being like, oh, season finale, this is the last episode of our DnD 3.5 edition campaign, as next week we start our 5th edition with the characters we rolled last week. We're not going to use any of the low intelligence druid or any of that. That was just for fun to kill time. But, yeah, we got that pretty set. I will just say, I don't know about you guys, but I had a fucking blast writing my backstory for this new character, and I'm Derek, without spoiling, like, you gotta tell me, like, 1 to 10, it's like an 8 or a 9, like a solid 8 or a 9, right? Like, it's gonna be fucking great.
I like the depth. There's a lot there, and it's gonna part of who you are is going to deal with how you interact with situations, which in every single circumstance is going to be unique. So it'll be fun to see how that goes. Second only to how today will go with one of our characters on near lethal amounts of hallucinogens. So
All right, well, without any further ado, let's do it. Let's get it done.
So, you guys are still on top of the spire right after Skosko Kill's successful attempt at pushing your once ally off of the roof. Agman, you have your ally Simon Cowell tucked underneath your arm, who thought he was falling through the roof after the bell got rang because of the amount of hallucinogenic mushrooms that Simon Cowell has now ingested and are starting to be processed by his system. So for all intents and purposes in role-playing, Simon Cowell, please keep in mind that colors aren't what they ought to be, and some sounds are going to seem farther away. So we can pick up with Skoska Kale, who has just pushed 3 off of the roof.
Yeah, so, Zach, fourth wheel break. Meta breaking already. Jesus. How can you tell I'm having a not so great day? Simon, why the hell did I do that? Like,
Well, there was like this whole thing when I died. He said I had to kill people for him or something. I don't know. I didn't want to deal with it, so I told you push.
I get it. Get the guy who has no problem killing people to kill a guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, seems fair. Fair enough. What do you guys want to do now? Want to go spelunking or something? I mean, our day just kind of opened up.
Oh yeah.
What do you say we finish this blood debt? Maybe sneak into the old jail, and I guess we don't need to sneak. We can probably just go back and say, hey, we took care of the vampires, and then.
Well, isn't there still vampires running around?
I mean, that kind of seems like the town's problem, no?
Well, yeah. So I mean, we shouldn't really have to sneak. Everyone's in.
Yeah,
friends.
Fair enough.
I can limp my way there.
You should probably take care of that leg. Do you have anything to take care of the leg?
Nope.
What, you want to make?
I can limp just fine.
All right.
I got some butters.
You got any mushrooms that'll cure his leg problem?
No. A shot of those.
Make a splint with his spear or something? I don't know. All right. Well, what do you say we just head on back down?
All right.
Okay, what's the marching order?
I'm gonna stick in the middle. or in the back? I'll let Eggman lead for
well,
sure.
For displaying, Eggman is still holding Simon Cowell underneath his arm. You
That's
can put him
right.
down if he wants to, but if not, it's a free ride. You're not encumbered, Eggman. Even with a broken leg, you're traveling at the same speed with or without your ally underneath your arm. So, Skosko Killer, are you going to wait for him, or are you just going to head on down?
I'm gonna follow them down. Just like
That's nice
right
of you.
closely behind them. Yeah, you know, can't be afforded to split up. There's vampires on the loose, man.
That's fair. Okay, you guys
Been no
just,
trouble so far.
that's also fair. Do you guys just want to fast travel down the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. At the bottom of the stairs, once you arrive, there is a man standing there who you recognize to be the sheriff, surrounded by deputies, who has been apparently looking for you. And he sees you guys, and it says immediately, "What the hell? That son of a bitch you had me hold caused more trouble in 10 seconds than those whole goddamn fleet of vampires did all night." Let's go.
Well, we took care of your problem. Can I have him now?
Yeah, you gotta go get him. As soon as we left to deal with the vampires that started flooding all over the town, he beelined it out of our jail cell with some weirdo hexo crap.
Ugh.
So he's next door. For some reason, he broke into the mausoleum next door in the middle of the graveyard. Any clue as to why he would do that?
Nope.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, well, we fenced off.
Skeletons.
Maybe you wanted to take a nap.
Seems like a good place as any, you know. Jail cells can be crampy.
Yeah. Mausoleums are nice and spacious.
Yeah, as much as I'd love to believe that you guys are just gonna play dumb, I can just lead you to this problem, and I'm gonna wait for you to fix it. How about that?
Hey,
I figure
sounds
it's a
good to me.
win-win, right?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
cool. If you guys want to fast travel with him, just say yay or nay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. He leads you outside, and just slightly down the road, past the barn, and along the fence line, this huge iron fence is lined with guards with torches, and they're all standing outside of this enclosure, which is a huge graveyard. In the distance, you can see a mausoleum in the center, but just barely, because it's only lit by moonlight, and your night vision's being kind of thrown off by how many deputies there are with lanterns here. There's a gate in the center of it, and that's where you guys stop. And the the sheriff says, "Well, we're gonna wait out here, and well, if you're not out by sunup, I'm just gonna send all my deputies in after that. So, good luck."
Yeah, Sheriff.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't it have seemed a little, I don't know, I'm just spitballing off the top of my head. Wouldn't it have seemed a little bit simpler to, you know, since you have all this manpower, just to, you know, torch the place instead
Torch.
of hiring?
You want me to desecrate sacred ground in order to catch one criminal?
Well, yeah.
I mean, you knew there was vampires, so
Which we took care of in
Well,
like 10 seconds. What do I look like to you, man?
I'm just saying, instead of hiring us and, you know, blackmailing us, you know, you could have just torched the church and problem solved.
Blackmail my ass. I was only holding that guy because I was using it as leverage for you to participate with the other guys.
Hence blackmail.
Extortion, not blackmail.
Ah, there you go.
That's actually completely true.
The illiterate guy correcting me. Oh, shit. All right. Fair enough. Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh, wait. You're right. I should give you some help. He hands you a lantern.
I don't need it. I got dark vision. I'll just kind of shrug him off.
Okay. Eggman, are you still holding on to Simon Cowell?
Can you walk?
I can try.
Okay. I'll set Simon down. Unless you want to hold the lantern while I hold you.
Careful, he might think he's holding a big-ass pot full of, like, fireflies or something. There's a dragon!
Simon, do you take the lantern?
I will hold the giant flaming ball.
Okay. You are,
How
you
high
feel
are
like-
you?
You feel like the warmth from the lantern spreads up your arm and up to your shoulder, and it might be too hot, and you're kind of afraid of it. Let's lead with Eggman. Eggman, you feel just about the same, not carrying your ally. What are you holding in your hands now for your loadout?
Just my silver longsword.
Okay. Skosko Kale, what about you?
My parrying daggers tucked in my belt, straight razors in my hand.
Okay. And Simon Cal. You got a lantern in one. You got the lantern in one hand. Your loot's got a band on it so that you can kind of hang it around yourself, and then you've got your sword sheathed. Is that how you're just going to proceed into the graveyard?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Who's leading the charge?
Eggman.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
I'm getting the distinct flashbacks to skeletons all of a sudden. I think Eggman's gonna have a bad day.
Oh,
Every
man.
day's been bad for Eggman, man.
He's got a broken foot.
Fucking skeletons, books, broken foot. You just
Exploding vampire minions.
right? It's not been a great day for you, buddy.
Oh man, it's literally been like 2 days for you guys, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
3.
Yeah, if it's past midnight, then 3. Anyways, the deputies hold the gate open for you, and in front of you is a small stone path that leads off into the fog of the nighttime. Beyond that, you can see a huge square building centered in the graveyard. It's about 3 stories tall, you'd gauge, but it's kind of like it doesn't have any windows in it, and it just looks like a great gray monolith coming out of the fog. To your left and right are rows and rows and rows of headstones, just kind of going off in either direction, and the stone path before you leads straight to the mausoleum ahead of you. We'll lead with Eggman.
I'm gonna go straight to the mausoleum.
Okay.
I will
You guys.
follow.
Onward, noble steed.
Oh god.
Okay. You managed to get there unencumbered. In front of you is a double door, and one of them is ajar, and around the edge of it being ajar, you can see light pouring through it. And it looks really big and really heavy. The whole building appears to be made out of marble.
Wait, if it's a jar, how can it be a door?
Ugh.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I won't do that again, I swear.
It's okay. For the point of humor, you're just actually making the episode longer for me, so thank you. I'll leave it. What do you guys want to do with this? Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say. What should we do at this point right now?
The light pouring out of the door is enough to throw off your night vision, so all you pretty much see is a blinding half rectangle of light in front of you. And a fireball in your hand, of course.
Can't forget the fireball.
Ah, my hands were on fire. Drop the lantern.
Yeah, roll for that.
10.
Okay, it cracks and breaks. The only point of light right now is the light from the door then. The graveyard
Alright.
is very dark.
We're going in. I'm using Simon Cowell as a human shield.
Okay, how are you picking him up to do that? Around the waist or by the scruff of the back?
Around the waist.
Okay, cool. You have him successfully as a shield. Skosko Kill, what are you doing?
I'm going to pad silently behind them,
Okay.
using both of them as a human shield.
Eggman, you've got your ally Simon Cowell just kind of around the waist, and since Simon Cowell, you're being picked up kind of somewhat gently, but also very forcefully. Your arms are just kind of dangling at your sides, and you're floating now. Now you're floating.
Woo! I'm like Goku.
Who's Goku? Is he another adventurer you've met?
Famous barbarian
King.
wizard.
Oh, barbarian wizard. Nice. I've heard of those.
Yeah, it's a rare hybrid.
I might have killed one. I don't know. My backstory was never fleshed out. Actually,
Okay,
it was. I lied.
Yeah. Are you guys just gonna proceed through the door?
Yes,
Oh
please.
yeah.
Okay. Before you is a huge square room with a very open ceiling that goes all the way up to the full height of the building. In the center is a huge chandelier hanging very high up in the air, about 30 feet. And from that is hanging a rope that leads down into the center of the room, just kind of dangling there. And lining the entire wall are placards with names on them. Let's go with Skoska.
I'm gonna start reading the nearest ones. What do they say?
The first one is Kingsley Stefan. The second one is Rowling Jones. And so on and so forth. Their names.
Oh, so nothing important. I'm gonna gently pull on the rope.
As you approach the rope, you see that there's someone moving on the chandelier.
This would
Hey.
normally be an occasion for Eggman Smash, but I think Simon play a song.
Simon, how do you react to that?
I will draw my sword and attempt to play a song.
Roll.
Oh crap!
10.
Yeah, you only minorly cut your hand open on the edge of the sword before you realize that this is not your instrument or it's tuned wrong.
I wonder which it is.
Yeah, you take 2 damage, and your hand's bleeding. But it's not bleeding; it's just changed color and it's really warm.
Jesus. Simon, your hand's a changeling.
You're also Skoska Kill. Give me perception on that chandelier.
Alright. Let me check my skills. Perception. That'd be search, right?
Sure.
Alright. Hey, it's 20.
Unnat 20. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, the chandelier is wrought iron and it's full of candles that have been hand lit. It's being connected to the ceiling by a chain and pulley system that is connected to a pulley on the left-hand side of the room, kind of far away from you. I should state that it's kind of a large room. The far wall is about 80 feet away from you. The chain and pulley system is about halfway through that left side wall. On the chandelier is the guy. He's lassoed the chandelier and climbed up to the top, and he's now looking down at you from the chandelier, nervously. He sees you see him.
Hey, buddy! I'm gonna walk over to the pulley thingy and try and lower the chandelier in a very quick manner. And by quick, I mean
All right,
slam it down.
you see him starting to throw up hand signs really, really quickly, and the nameplates that are to the left and right of the chain and pulley system bust out, and skeletons are starting to crawl through the plates and onto the floor. So there are now a skeleton to the left and right of that chain and pulley system, and the far wall has one of the faceplates bust off, and a skeleton pulls himself through it on the far side of the room as well. So there are 3 skeletons in the room right now, and you can hear the guy up in the chandelier start to laugh.
Can I turn to the closest, I guess the skeleton on my left and say, "Hey, Trevor! Long time no see! You should join our side."
You want to try diplomacy with
Yes,
the
sir, I
undead
do.
creature? Okay.
That's an 11. Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna rush you. Let's see how that goes.
Ah, crap.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, it bites you. It
Ouch.
runs straight up at you and bites you. You take 4 damage.
Alright. We're still good, boys. Got this.
Agman, what's your read of the situation?
I'm gonna grab the rope and pull as hard as I can.
Neat. Okay.
Here comes another overpowered roll.
That was a
Oh,
one.
wow.
Oh my god. Yeah. Give me a
Critical fail.
D100 roll of that.
Oh boy. This is.
Watch him roll a
exciting.
100 and kill himself? No. Okay.
It comes down and kills me.
No, you yanked on it so hard it pulled part of the wrought iron apart. Apparently, the chandelier is a little bit older than it looks, and part of it falls down on you and lands on you for 4 damage. You drop. Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell, you're no longer floating.
Aww. What happened to my floating cloud?
Yeah, apparently it evaporated. We'll pick up with you. Your cloud evaporated.
I'm gonna hack at the snake Eggman was pulling on with my sword.
Okay, you can do that.
I got a 3.
You swing wide. Eggman ducks as Simon Cowell is wildly throwing his sword around at a rope snake, which is no longer there and is now on the ground. You hear the guy up on the chandelier start to laugh, and the other skeleton that was next to the other side of the pulley is going to start to advance on Skoskakil. And oh yeah, he comes over and bites you as well.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, you've got 2 of them on you, and he rolls full damage. You take 6 damage.
We're all of a sudden not good, boys.
Yeah, you got 2 skeletons on you. The one on the far side of the room is going to charge at Agman because he's prone. Let's see. Oh, but he doesn't. He rolls a nat 1. Sweet. Let me do the roll D100 there. / roll 1D100, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, he trips up in the rope that's fallen down from the chandelier, and he's going to fall, and he takes 3 damage, but because he's a minion, he just kind of turns to dust on the floor and falls apart. Let's pick up a Skoskakil.
Oh, this might bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my daily cast of darkness at a 10-foot diameter.
Okay. You envelop yourself in darkness. You are now a black cloud. Simon Cowell, part of the room just fell away.
Oh my god! Where'd the room go?
Skosko, are you gonna also do a move action, or is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to lower the pulley system again. Or,
Okay.
I guess finally, now that I'm here.
Yeah, you were a little bit away from it
Okay.
because the skeletons kind of headed you off, so you can try to get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going there.
Okay, you make your way to the pulley system, and you're standing in front of it. It's got a lock on it.
Of course it has a lock. Why
And
wouldn't it
it
have
also-
a lock?
It's regular. It's not a regular mechanism. It's kind of more intricate than you assumed it would. It's going to take you a second to figure it out.
Okay.
But your manipulate device, or whatever that stat was called, will work for it. Let's go to Agman.
So I can't see, like, the darkness is enveloping the only 2 skeletons and the rope's on the floor now.
Yeah, it's enveloping the skeletons, which is to your immediate left. You're standing you're standing directly under the chandelier right now, next to a pile of rope, while your ally tries to swing at rope that's no longer there.
Can I try to grab him again as a shield?
Yeah, you can try, but he's also swinging a sword through the air, so
That's okay.
take that in mind. And I'm gonna, yeah, okay.
Well, it's a 20.
Wow, you swoop him up and have him perfectly under the same way you had him before, except now he's swinging the sword out in front of you, dangerously.
I'm flying.
Yes, Simon Cowell, you are flying again. Your cloud is back. Simon Cowell, Eggman, is that your whole turn, or are you going to move too?
I'm just gonna stand outside the darkness but facing it.
Okay, cool. Simon Cowell?
The snake has been slain. I will take out my lute and use bardic music.
Okay. You try to sheath your sword, but someone's grabbing you around the waist, so that's going to be harder than it looks. Can you roll for it?
Sheathed in me.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, perfect. Not only do you sheath your sword completely expertly and nearly soberly, your bardic music is going to get an extra buff, so everybody gets +2 instead of +1.
Hooray!
The skeletons are going to flail around and try to run out of the darkness, so we're going to see how that goes. Nope. One of them is completely lost in the darkness, and the other one is also lost completely in the darkness. So we go back to Skosko Kill.
Bardic music giving me a +2 to just attack rolls, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Also saving throws if you happen to be dying.
Alright. I'm getting pretty fucking close. Alright, well, wish me luck. I'm gonna get this pulley system underway.
Alright.
Oh, it's an 18. Thank God.
Sweet. Okay, you've successfully unlocked the mechanism and have figured out how to raise it up or lower it.
I'm
So-
going to lower it at a very, very quick rate.
You want to drop it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. It's going to take you a second to operate the mechanism, so it'll happen on the next round.
Fair enough.
Agman, you've got a flailing man under under one arm and your sword in the other, facing the darkness.
I'm gonna go ahead and put up the sword and pull up my axe.
Okay, you can do that.
For those keeping track at home, take a shot.
Damn it. Yeah, sidebar. Apparently people have been developing a drinking game based on how often I say you can do that.
Yep.
So, special shout out to those people. You can do that, you can do that, you can do that. Eggman,
Oh, you're a dick. Also, add 3 more shots.
damn it.
I'm just gonna wait for whatever is happening in the darkness to resolve itself.
Alright.
I'm not gonna stumble into that.
It's gonna be a little bit, homie.
And okay, Simon Cowell. You're floating again. And the void of the room that has fallen away is before you. You have your lute in hand and you're playing music into the void.
I'm gonna try to fly over the void on my floating cloud.
Okay, since you guys are combined, I'm gonna assume that Agman feels this tugging, and since Agman didn't move, I will let you move if you want to. Agman, Simon Cowell is thrusting forward with his sword and attempting to fly away from you.
I'm gonna let him go.
You're gonna let him go?
Yeah.
Okay. Simon Cowell, roll 1d20 quickly for me.
7.
Okay, you stop flying very suddenly and land on the ground and charge forward into complete darkness. What do you do?
I will swing my sword.
Alright, let's give it a
violently
whirl.
around me. 19.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Saving throw.
You're not sure
I'm not
what
in the
happened,
darkness.
but you hear the sword connect with something in the dark, and instead of being darkness, it's light and then not light and pink and purple, but you felt your sword would connect with something and destroy it. So your sword feels mighty and you can feel it in your hand. You feel strong and kind of magical. See what happens with that other skeleton. You sense, Simon, to your right that the sounds of random swiping are also being mimicked to your immediate right. Skoska Kill,
Yeah.
you have successfully released the chandelier. Say the word.
Now. Word.
Now, cool. Agman, give me a reflex save.
Oh crap! I forgot you were underneath it. Oh god.
Let's see. I got a 1 to that. Okay, cool.
You want to borrow some of mine? I got a 6.
Oh, it's a 19.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
Nice. Yeah, you can pick left or right, but you tumble deftly out of the way of the falling chandelier, which crashes to the ground next to you. It was huge, like 10 feet in diameter, and on top of that, you see a man spill off to the side, and a bunch of the candles fly all over the place, and the room is suddenly quite dim, but some of the candles remained in place, and some of them are burning, lying down on the ground. And you hear the guy cuss as he falls. Let's go to... Wait, it's going to be his turn. He's cussing, and he says, "How dare you!" You recognize him to be the man of your quarry, the original cultist that you guys have been hunting this whole time. He waves his hands around in a magical manner, but he's still trying to stand up and get himself coordinated, so he barely stands up, and none of his spells work because he can't throw up his hands properly. Skosko, will you choose to also move or do anything on your turn?
How far away am I from him?
I'd say about 40 feet, 50 feet. He's on the other side of a bunch of wreckage of a chandelier.
And how close am I to the skeleton in the darkness?
Like 3 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack it.
Okay, you can do that.
Drink. That's a 19.
Okay, cool.
So-
You come up to it and very easily slash it with your straight razor, and it just kind of obliterates before you.
Oh, you don't need damage then. Cool.
No, they're minion class, so
Fair
any
enough.
damage you do to them is lethal damage.
Cool.
We will go to...
Please don't kill me, Zach. I mean, Simon.
What?
Don't kill me. I know you can't
And,
see me, but listen to the voice in the darkness. It's
Isn't all
your
you
friend.
How strong were these mushrooms? Were they auditory?
Oh yeah, it's full-blown spectrum.
Oh god.
Agman, your turn.
I'm gonna put my axe up and attempt to grab this guy.
Alright, you can do that.
19?
Very nice. Yeah, you saunter up to him and just grab him wholeheartedly by the scruff in the front, and you can hold him up off the ground. He's, for all intents and purposes, grappled. What do you do with him?
I'm gonna start marching him over to Skosko.
Ooh, put him in the darkness. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, you should bring him
over
here
to
and
the-
put him in the darkness. There you go.
You're sauntering up to the darkness. Simon Cowell, can you roll perception for me?
13.
Okay, there are voices shouting in the void next to you. You have no idea what they say. It's completely dark where you are. There were sounds, but now they're shouting. You still have your sword gripped in both hands, and you were swinging it around wildly. There's someone next to you. You can feel it.
Quit mocking me, balloon hands, and slash at the noise to my right.
Okay, we're gonna do a roll versus roll on that one. So Zach roll, and then it's goes kill roll.
Any modifiers or no?
I got a nap.
Should I even bother? Okay.
No, you should, because it could be cataclysmic.
That's a 17.
Okay, you duck out of the way, but Simon Cowell, please roll D100 for me.
Oh.
Oh my!
Oh my
Oh no, hold on. He just rolled 100. He didn't roll 1d100.
Oh, yeah, that's
Holy shit.
bad.
Oh
okay.
god.
77.
That's better.
Still, I thought you just rolled 100.
So,
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, that was close.
Um. That was amazing. Okay, yeah, you throwing the sword around in the darkness, slip on it, and then realize you're holding the sword by the wrong end.
Oh no.
So you, the sword slides away and out of the void in the darkness, and your hands get all cut up and bloodied. Or you're not sure, but they're warm now. They're like super, super warm, and they're all sticky. And your sword is gone. It flew away. The voice in front of you is mocking you and laughing at you. You can feel something scuttling around your feet. We'll go to kill. Oh wait, no. We're gonna go to Evil Guy's turn.
Oh man.
Okay, he tries to break free of the grasp, and nothing happens there. So he's going to try and cast a spell. It works. Agman, the wall behind you, opposite of the side of the chain and pulley, 2 more skeletons bust out of the faceplates and are now trying to stand up. We'll go to Skoska Kill.
Eggman, just drop him in here. I'll take care of him. It's all good. Simon's freaking out. He's tripping balls. Let's just get this done. And I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Agman, you are holding the guy in front of you. He's facing you, and he's casting spells in your face. You're still walking him over to the darkness?
Can I throw him into the darkness?
Yes, you can.
11?
He kind of fumbles out of your hands, and you more or less drop him on the edge of the darkness. He can still see you, and he has been released. I'll let you have one more action.
I'm gonna pull out my axe and turn around and face the skeletons.
Okay. Simon Cowell, your sword is gone, and the void is all-consuming and terrifying. There is something scuttling at your feet, and you're really upset that there's no music playing, because you think that if there's going to be some kind of horrible event, there should be a song about it.
Alright.
Yeah, you're probably pretty scared.
I'm gonna take out my loot and play some tasty jams.
Okay, you can try that, but I'd like you to roll a 1d8 for me.
And can you sing it?
2.
Okay, cool. You go to strum, but you notice one of your fingers on your right hand is shorter than it used to be. So your strumming is kind of offbeat. But I'll still let you roll.
Right?
I'll still let you roll for the song.
Okay.
2.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You're missing half of your right index finger, and you try to go to strum, and you realize that it's just nothing sounds right. You're just soaking your guitar in stickiness, and it just sounds like really strange music, which makes you even more frightened because now you think the void has powers to take your music away. It's gonna go to the Magic Man, and he is going to try to dash away from the void, which he does, and he's dashing towards the back of the room, and he's going to cast his hands around a little bit. And oh yeah, 2 more skeletons pour out of the same wall that those other ones did. So now, Eggman, there are 4 in front of you. 2 of them are standing, and 2 of them are trying to stand. The first one is going to charge at you, but he's still not quite standing, so he doesn't have any ability to move at you. The second one doesn't either. Apparently, it's all 2s. Okay, so we're gonna go to Skoska Kill.
How far away is Magic Man?
Magic Man has run away from you. He's about 30 feet.
Any chance I can run and attack in the same turn at 30 feet?
Try.
Alright, I'm gonna dash at him and try and plant my dagger in his belly.
He's facing away from you.
Okay, well then right in the fucking
He's-
back.
Alright. Right where you put your dagger before.
11.
Yeah, in running up to him, you miss your dagger swing because he's also running away from you. So you're right behind him as he's running away, and your dagger swing just missed, but you're like hot on his trail.
Bitch.
Eggman, the skeletons are before you. What are you gonna do?
Can I throw my axe at the magic man?
The magic man is behind you, so you'd have to turn around.
Ooh. Alright, I'll try to take out one of these skeletons.
Alright. There's one directly before you, the one that was advancing, but also... Well, I guess they both missed their swing. One of them is closer to you than the other one is.
I'll take the closer one then. With the 22.
Yeah, he just obliterates into dust at your swing. Do you also advance on the rest of the skeletons?
Oh yeah.
Alright, you're walking up to him like a boss. Simon Cowell, the void took away your singing prowess, or your lute prowess. Probably pretty scared about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start running in one direction and screaming.
Interesting. Can you roll a 1d4 for me?
That's a 1.
Yeah, it is. You exit the void and immediately run headfirst into the closest wall where the chain pulley is.
You made it out!
Can you roll a d20 for me?
19.
Okay, you tucked to the side and kind of bounce sideways off of the wall so you can actually contain your momentum and move a little bit more this turn if you'd like to. Also, your loot is fine. You moved it out of the way of the wall before it got hit. So you're out of the void now. The void is to your left. You are facing. You're facing towards where you came in the entranceway, and behind you is the pulley.
I'm gonna turn around and try to pull on the pulley.
Okay. Yeah, the mechanism looks complicated, but it's unlocked, so I'll make you roll for your ability to comprehend this device.
4.
Yeah, no, definitely not. It confounds you. You have no idea how to use it. The magic man who was running away is going to stop and turn around and face Goska Kale. And he's going to try a spell that is really tricky and see if he lands it. Nope, he doesn't. He tried to use a spell that he was very kind of unfamiliar with. He's not a great magician or a great necromancer. He's a necromancer. He's not a great necromancer, so he tried to do something on you, Skosko, but it didn't work, whatever he was trying. He's facing you now, and he's about 10 feet away. You were running at him, so we'll pick up with you.
Dagger to the belly.
Wait a second. I gotta roll for those
All
skeletons.
Yep.
Eggman, the closest skeleton to you, is going to run at you and jump at you, but he misses. You block him with your sword. He doesn't get damaged by this, though, but he is right next to you. The other two are going to run at you. The first one is going to claw at you, but you block him too. And the next one is also going to miss. Holy crap. You are surrounded on all three sides by skeletons, but none of them hit you. They're quite close to you. Now we'll pick up with you, Skosko. Sorry about that.
No worries. Hold on. I just have to check a skill real quick. No. It's gonna be tough to pull off.
Last episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't encourage you or discourage you from doing
Oh,
anything.
no. I got. Oh, see, I got something, but I don't know if I can. All right. So I'm gonna pull out my rope and attempt to tie him up.
Okay, that's going to involve grabbing him.
That's fine. That is which skill? That's just like what fucking.
It's going to be a whole combination of things. First and foremost, just give me a d20.
All right. That's a 20.
Oh my god. See, it doesn't matter because apparently you're John Wayne, and this man is a cow, and you just you get your rope out in both hands and just loop him around and twist, and he falls, and then you just start tying him up very, very quickly.
Okay.
How? I can't even.
So he's like,
Oh my
sufficiently hogtied, we're good.
Oh, is that the configuration you're going for? You're
Yeah.
hog tying him?
Hands and feet together behind his back, yeah.
That is a hog tie.
Yeah.
Yes, you have tied up the necromancer like a pig. Or yeah, like a pig.
Can I do one more thing?
Depends on what it is.
Okay, I have to check my inventory. One sec.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, so, out of my pack, I'm gonna pull out that vampire heart that I had from before, and I'm
Yep.
gonna cram that into his mouth,
Oh my god.
and then hold his jaw shut.
Okay, you're smushing it into his face right now, but he's kind of doing that. I don't wanna.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Agman. Agman, you are surrounded on all three sides by skeleton. The chandelier's behind you.
I'm
there.
gonna grab the skeleton to my left
Okay.
and heave him at the skeleton in front of me.
All right.
23.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, you just put your fingers through his ribs and grab him and smash him into the other one, and they both turn to dust in front of you. You can still use a move action, or we can move on to Simon Cowell.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hang out in front with this other skeleton, face it.
All right. Simon Cowell, the mechanism is before you. It's befuddling you a little bit.
I'm gonna look at Eggman and tell them, look out,
Oh, wait.
they're magicians.
You you can't see him because the void is between you and him,
Oh,
so you're
no.
talking into the void.
Oh no.
He's telling the void, watch out, they're magicians.
You yes, you went to say that and then said it, but then you looked and you were talking to the void, which makes you scared because you're kind of scared of the void that it took away your ability to play the lute and got rid of one of your fingers.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to go around the void.
Okay, you can do that.
Shot.
You're just gonna duck around it. You walk around the void, and before you, you see the chandelier in the center of the room. It's on fire. It's crazy. But parts of the floor are on fire too. And at the end of the room is a farmer and a pig. And at the far end of the room is your giant man who is kind of like a cloud, and he's standing before a really, really skinny guy. We're gonna go to the necromancer's turn, and yeah, he is trying to get out of the rope, but he can't. That's a D20 roll. He can't counter it. He's gonna roll to keep his mouth shut against the heart.
Oh.
Yeah, he successfully has his teeth gnashed together.
Alright.
So he's not gonna let you just put it in his mouth.
Oh, he will. Don't worry. It's
He's
happening.
not that kind of necromancer.
He's not that kind of necromancer. You
Alright.
gotta wine and dine necromancer.
That means it's me now, yeah?
Yep.
I'm gonna hit him in the teeth with the butt end of my dagger.
Okay.
That's a 2.
Yeah, your hands are all slippy with vampire blood, so you drop your dagger while you're trying to do that, and you look like kind of an ass. You're holding a vampire heart, but then you were holding a dagger and you slipped.
Yeah.
What else do you try to do?
Just gonna pick up the dagger again and then chill.
Okay.
I guess I don't really...
Um,
I don't want to kill him yet, but I don't have another action aside from attacking,
Oh.
so...
Okay. And Eggman, you are standing before the skeleton after having crushed the other one.
I'm gonna try to hack this one up with my axe.
All right.
Oops, 17 to hit twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you just blow him apart. with your axe. The attackers in this melee have all been subdued, so you're officially out of combat and you can make free actions. But we will still go to Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell, your cloud friend just squished the skinny man.
No, skinny man. I'm gonna look at Skosko Kill and question what he's doing.
Yeah, he appears to have turned a man into a pig. You can approach him if you want.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Okay, just you gotta have to be careful. Actually, give me a d20 roll.
20.
Okay, cool. You deftly dodge around the parts of the floor that are on fire.
What the fuck did this happen? Oh, it's his perspective.
RP.
It's his perspective,
yes.
my bad.
Skosko, you see Simon Cowell approaching you, but he's just kind of like dodging away from random parts of the room and really slowly approaching you.
Silly fire.
Alright.
We'll go to Skosko.
Can I, I'm gonna slap the necromancer. Do I have to roll for that? Or can I just do it?
Nah, you can just do that.
Alright. I'm gonna slap the necromancer and say, EAT IT!
Oh my god.
And
Yeah,
cram
roll
the heart in
intimidate.
again. Alright. Skills. One sec. Intimidate is a 4. Okay. 6.
Yeah, it doesn't work. He's like, no! You are now the equivalent of a assassin frat boy, and trying to get him to eat it, and he just won't have it. Eggman, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go recover Simon's sword.
Okay, you can find it. It's you pick it up safely, and it is soaked in blood, completely soaked in blood. It's slippy in your hands and kind of gross. What do you do with it?
I'm just gonna hold on to it for now. He's gonna have to
Okay.
own it.
You notice right next to it is a finger.
I'm gonna grab that too.
Okay. Let's see. Well, Sci-Fry? Or sorry, Simon Cowell. You are bleeding out of the hand, or sorry, there's a river running out of your hand and onto the floor as your giant cloud man approaches you with your loot, but you think it's your loot.
Giant man, give me my music.
Eggman?
I'm gonna give him his finger.
Okay. Yeah, the giant man handed you a tiny loot.
I will use bardic music.
Give it a whirl.
I'm gonna fucking piss myself.
Yeah, you can't make it have a tune.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you guys see everything that just happened there. Ghost could kill.
I'm gonna attempt to feed the necromancer the heart again.
Oh my god.
This is the last time I swear, alright? That's a 1.
Oh, beautiful. Roll me a D100. P.S. If you die on this, I'm just gonna be so upset.
Oh man.
Oh,
70.
nice. You kind of struggle with him at the same time. He realizes he's got advantage here, and he opens his mouth and bites one of your fingers. Can you roll a D18 for me?
3.
Nice. Yeah, he bites your pinky finger off.
Aw.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. Let's see.
Less than 5 damage worth of hurt?
2 damage worth of hurt.
Oh, thank you.
But you're
Thank you
also
very much.
bleeding quite profusely, and it's not the hand that was all fucked up from before, it's the other one. So now
Oh,
your
so it's
hand
my
is all
right
fucked
hand.
up.
Great. Alright.
Eggman.
I'm gonna swoop up Simon Cowell and head toward our farmer and pig.
Okay. Yeah, Simon Cow, your cloud swooped you up again, and your tiny flute doesn't carry a tune. You're flying again, though, towards the farmer and the pig.
Hooray!
But the farmer seems pretty upset, and the pig's all wet. Eggman, you're still carrying Simon Cow.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just gonna saunter up to the necromancer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Simon, you successfully fly over to the necromancer. You are standing above him, and in front of him, they resolve to be your ally Skoska Kale and the necromancer that you recognize from the church at the very beginning, the one that you threw the dagger at and hit him in the leg. You recall that memory. What's your reaction to this?
Oh my god. I'm gonna shapeshift into an elf.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And then speak elvish to the pig.
Yes. Okay, what do you say in Elvish?
Run away, he has you tied.
Okay, this is going to be really weird for Skoska Kill and Eggman because they had no idea you were a changeling, and you just transfigured into another species inside of Eggman's grips. Eggman, the man that you were holding on to, just resolves into a completely different man and starts spouting what appears to you to be gibberish at the necromancer. You are quite scared. What's your reaction to that, Eggman?
I'm dropping him.
Yeah. Your Simon Cal, your cloud goes away.
My cloud!
Skoska Kale, your friend just all of a sudden got transfigured suddenly into another person and started spouting off in another language. What's your reaction?
I can speak
you
Elvish.
do?
Yeah, I'm a drow.
Then you recognize what he said.
Yeah.
But it would also confuse you that happened.
What the hell? Who the hell are you? Why? No, he's not running away. You were just Simon. I don't know what's happening here. This is crazy. I'll get to you in a second. And I'm going to carve... Oh.
Wait, roll perception for me.
Alright. Any modifiers?
Nope.
That's 5.
Okay. You're not sure what just happened, but you think it might be something the necromancer did to turn your friend into an elf.
Alright. I'm gonna turn to the necromancer and I don't know what the hell you just did, but now you're gonna pay for it. And I'm gonna carve Nerul's insignia on his chest and bleed all over the open wound.
You'd have to roll him over for that, because he's laying on his tummy.
Fine, let's do it.
Okay. You roll him over.
Yep. Carve Nerul's insignia on his chest. And bleed on it.
Okay, I'm gonna make you roll
have
for that
poison
too.
blood. That's fine. That's 15.
Okay, you roll him over and you're starting to cut into his shirt. He's screaming. Let's see what happens there. Okay, he's screaming and he's struggling and he's screaming some more. Simon, let's go to Eggman. Eggman, your ally just dissolved into another creature, and your friend Skosko is torturing the necromancer on the floor.
I mean, I was just waiting for that. I was just coming over to enjoy the show, but my friend, air quotes, friend, I'm going to pick him up and try to pin him against a wall.
Yeah, you can try.
20?
Yeah, unnat 20. Okay, he's still slick with blood and still missing a finger, but he looks somewhat similar to your friend, but he's definitely a different species right now. What do you do?
Who are you?
Simon?
I'm gonna speak Elvish and yell at Mr. Oinks there that the clouds are attacking me.
Yeah, you could just do that. Eggman, the man you're holding starts to spout off in a really strange language. You think he might be trying to curse you.
Oh, I can't have that.
You got him pinned by the shoulders against the wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to shut him up with my fist.
You can try.
22.
Oh yeah. You punch him in the face. Simon, let's roll to see what happens to that. Just another d20 roll.
13.
Okay, it does not knock you unconscious. It just you just get punched in the face. Eggman, roll your melee basic attack.
2.
Okay. You only do 2 damage to him. You punched him in the face trying to knock him out, but he just looks back at you blankly. He is still wide awake. Skoska Kill, are you still carving that insignia?
It depends. Has my blood touched his blood?
You're still working on the sigil, because he's got a shirt on, so you're trying to make sure
Fair
that
enough.
the sigil's
Then,
right.
yes, I'm going to continue.
Okay, cool. And he is still screaming and flailing around and screaming at you in a language you don't understand. Eggman, you just tried to knock out your friend.
I'm gonna try again. $14.
Yeah, what's your defense, Simon Cow? Would that land on you?
I'm gonna flail my arms around at the clouds that are attacking me.
What's your
Yeah, you
AC?
can roll to defend. You can roll to defend yourself.
7.
What's your AC?
13.
Okay. Yeah, Eggman, roll your damage.
Oh, I've lost the dice. Okay, never mind.
You go to knock him out again, and you just punch him in the face again. He's still looking straight back at you. Simon Cowell, you are getting battered by a storm. You're not quite sure if your back is on the wall or if you're lying on the floor, but this pressure front ahead of you is holding you fast against that surface, whichever surface it may be, and you're getting battered by wind, very, very hard wind, and it's making it difficult to see. How do you react to that?
I'm gonna go back to changeling form, or go to changeling form, and yell it in common. Go
Okay.
away, clouds!
He resolves himself to be a completely different man, with with green hair, who is now screaming at you, "Get away, clouds!" Eggman, you're probably pretty confused by that. I will let you roll perception on it this time, though.
Okay. 8.
This is witchcraft. Everything is wrong.
Yep, that's the conclusion I came to.
Skoska Kill. He's the insignia of Nerul is now carved onto his chest. You want to bleed on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're flicking your pinky blood into the wound.
All right.
And he is going to try to not pass out.
He's going to have to do a DC 20 save.
Yep. And he definitely doesn't. So, yeah, you just knocked him out. He
All
is
right.
kind of bleary-eyed and blinks at you a whole bunch and then is passing out.
All right. Do I still have
So
another
he-
action? Or am I good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna get up and walk towards Simon, or what used to be Simon, and Eggman, and ask Eggman, what's going on? I wasn't watching.
Eggman?
This thing, I don't know what it is. I'm angry and confused.
Simon, the cloud is thunderous and roaring. What's your reaction to it?
I'm gonna yell out thunderstorm and throw some of my gold at it.
Yeah, you can do that. Just give me a d20 roll.
18.
Nice. Eggman. He starts pulling money out of his pockets and he throws money in your face. You have never heard any stories. Wait, give me a history roll.
5.
You've heard stories that about magical folk and regards to them and money. You think that he might be a leprechaun of some sort, and now you're really worried about where your friend might be, or that he might have been turned into a leprechaun. You're still holding him by the front. What do you do?
Well, punching him seems to be working. I'm gonna try that again.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. You punched him again in the face. I'm assuming this is non-lethal damage. You're just trying to knock him out every time. Yeah. Okay. Roll your damage.
1.
Yeah. Simon, you take another 1 damage. Are you keeping track of your HP?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Skoska kill. You see Eggman beating up a kind of a strange-looking man with green hair.
Huh. I don't know where Simon is, but I will help you with this guy, and I'm going to attempt to stab him.
Oh my god.
That's 5. Jesus.
He's thrashing around too much, screaming about a thunderstorm. You have no idea what's going on, and he's throwing money at you. It kind of puts you off, but you recognize that he's wearing the same gear, and he took the money out of his loot case to throw it. Simon Cowell, the thunderstorm did not react to your pleas of money and is battering you around still. The wind is accosting you. What's your reaction?
Alright, I'm gonna go back to human form and throw my jeweled sword at the storm.
Oh, wait. Oh, right. You do have the jeweled sword. It's in your inventory. Yeah, you can throw your sword at the storm.
5.
Okay. Eggman, the guy you were holding on to resolves himself to be your human ally, Simon Cowell, as you know him, and he reaches into his inventory and tries to throw a sword at you, but it lands flat against your chest and bounces off. Eggman, what's your take of that?
Good. The necromancer spell is worn off. I'm gonna let him drop.
Okay. You let him drop. Skoska Kill, the man you just tried to stab, resolved himself to be your friend Simon Cowell, who now looks confused.
Wow.
And I'm gonna add that I feel a sense of accomplishment because I think I just removed the spell by punching it out of him.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you can cure magic with your fist.
Alright,
You would look at your fist and be like, yeah.
Before the necromancer wakes up and has a chance to cast another spell, I'm gonna go cut his head off.
Okay.
And settle my blood debt.
You can do that. Yay! Yeah. So you're just gonna go over there and start cutting his head off?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Roll a d20 for me.
Why do I get scared every time you say that? It's a 2.
Yeah, you try to grab onto his head, and he's really slick, and your dagger slips and falls out of your hand again.
Damn it!
You're having a hard time gripping things without your pinky there. You would know that that's the same reason that the mafia cuts off your pinky finger, so you can't hold swords anymore.
Great.
Eggman. Oh, sorry, Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell. The storm released you.
I'm free.
Yeah, you might think that you got away with it because you paid it off, or that your sacrifice of the jeweled sword appeased the storm gods.
I'm gonna see that my pig friend there is still in distress and go over and try to assist it.
Okay, you can do that. How do you try to assist it?
I'm gonna go try to untie it.
Okay. What would you use to do that? Your hands? Or
Yeah.
weapon? Yeah. Okay.
Not hands.
Yeah, give me a roll for that.
Simon
16?
might still die yet.
Yeah, you untied the rope.
No,
The limb to release.
he's unconscious for 12 hours, so I don't care.
Run, free pig!
He's unconscious!
His arms and legs just flop down to their sides. And he is face down starfishing. Eggman.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
I've been before sleep. I'm gonna just plop down on the floor and try to take a rest while they're doing whatever they're doing.
Okay, you sit down on the floor cross-legged and watch just two men stand over top of a unconscious man. Skoska kill?
I'm gonna pick up my dagger and try to cut his head off again.
Okay, you pick up your dagger and try to cut off his head again.
It's a 7.
Yeah, it slides right out of your hand again.
Damn it!
Yeah, it's not working out for you. Simon Cowell, your pig friend looks sleepy.
I'm gonna
But,
shake him.
Yeah, you see Skoska kill trying to wake him up, but it's just not working. So you're just gonna shake him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
Oh man, you're gonna undo everything.
Okay, Skosko, it looks like Simon Cowell just kind of walked up and started giving the necromancer a back rub. Eggman, you're seeing something very strange. How do you react to all this? You just still just watching?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you said you were going to try and rest a little bit?
Yep.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has been a long day. So, yeah, you just shut your eyes to this whole scene and think about happier things. Skoska kill.
Round 3. That's a 1.
Oh my god. Roll a D100 for me, please.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Can you roll a D8 for me?
By another finger. 3. It's the same finger I lost before. Hooray!
Except it's the next digit up.
Oh,
You
fuck.
got frustrated in trying to pick up the dagger again. You got frustrated and you grabbed too high up on the dagger and you went to grab it very ferociously and gripped onto it quite hard, so hard that you cut the tendons of your third down finger, your ring finger on that hand, and that is now dangling off. You scream and howl in pain and take 1 damage. But
Thank you,
you're also
merciful
bleeding
DM.
profusely out of that hand now, and
Oh, shit.
probably going to take ongoing damage. You feel quite faint.
Oh, crap.
Simon Cowell, your friend tried to wake up the pig, but I don't know. The pig bit him or something. Yeah.
Bad pig. I'll try to stab it. With my
Stab the
daggers.
pig?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you plant your dagger right into the back of the pig. Give me a perception roll.
1.
Oh, give me a severity of that.
20 or 100.
100.
D100, please.
47.
Yeah, your sense of reality is slipping away entirely. You have kind of a semi-flashback to some time when you were a farmhand and having like a weird out-of-body experience where this resonates with you performing this same task on a pig, but you're not sure if that ever actually happened or if you've ever actually worked on a farm. But right now you're standing at a farm and the guy in front of you is a pig, except Skoska Kill is there and Agman's in the corner sleeping. Skoska Kill, you just lost a finger.
Is the pig dead?
Nope.
Now you're calling it a pig.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is the necromancer dead?
The necromancer is not dead. He has a dagger sticking out of his back, and there's your dagger on the ground.
Can I wrap my hand up to stop the bleeding?
With what?
Parts of my shirt. I guess I'll rip it off.
You gotta roll for that. Let's see what happens to your shirt.
Oh, man. I don't care what happens to my shirt, as long as it doesn't kill me. 4.
Yeah, remember that seam that you had on the
Yeah.
edge from when you tried to do that before? Yeah, it just tears right up the side, and you rip off your shirt from the bottom right edge all the way up to your left pectoral.
Great.
So you're missing the bottom half of your shirt.
I just got a perfect image. I'll show it to you later. It's not really relevant, but okay.
Yeah, and you're having a hard time actually separating the cloth from the rest of the shirt, so you just kind of basically ruined your shirt, and you're holding part of it in your right hand, but it's not in any kind of a strip, and you definitely couldn't use it to tie anything off.
God damn it. Alright.
I'll give you another action.
I'm gonna attempt to bandage. Or rip that into a strip so I can bandage whatever.
You can basically just dab at it or hold onto it with that.
I just want to stop the bleeding. I really don't
Okay,
want to
yeah,
bleed out right now.
You use it as a compression bandage, and you're holding one hand in the other.
Okay.
Agman, you just heard more screaming. Do you continue to rest, or...
Nope, I'm gonna get up.
Okay. Yeah, Skosko's now holding his hand, and Simon Cowell just planted his dagger in the back of the the cultist, the cultist, and he's looking around the room like he's not sure where he is.
I'm just gonna head for the door. I'm gonna head back out.
Okay. Yeah, you just start walking towards the front door. You walk past the chandelier and all the broken candles, past the dust and the bones of the skeletons, and towards the monolithic door. Simon Cowell. It's kind of a cold,
out.
kind of cold day on the farm.
I'm gonna go try to assist Gosko with his hand. Because I see he's bleeding all over this pig.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. How would you go about assisting him?
Well, I mean, I got this health potion I could give to him.
Okay. Reach into your inventory and roll a d20 for me.
A 3.
Yeah, select something else from your inventory and hand it to Skosko.
I have the box of drugs, so I'm gonna go with that.
God.
Yeah, here, you hand him the box of drugs and say, here, use this health potion.
Oh. I'm gonna say thank you, Simon, and then I'm gonna continue to hold the bandage and actually, is there can I make something so that I can free up my other hand, like with the cloth?
You can try to stabilize it and just kind of... Yeah, I'll just let you have one hand. But
Okay.
your right hand, your primary hand, is definitely fucked.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. And can I attempt to stab the necromancer in the throat with my left hand?
Yeah.
14.
Okay. You're taking a slight penalty because it's your left hand. I know you're a two-hand fighter, but also things are a little bit off for you right now.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can just... you can line it up to stab him. It's
Okay.
going to take you an extra turn.
Fair enough.
Simon Cowell, you tried to hand him your health pot, but he didn't take it from you. He thinks he's better at your job than you, and that your experience as a farmhand just carries no weight to him.
I'm gonna throw my pitchfork at him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, roll for that.
You're not better than me. 15.
Skoska kill.
17.
You were lining up that.
Oh, no,
yeah,
never
you were
mind.
lining up You were lining up that shot to kill the necromancer, but then Simon Cowell hits you in the head with his loot.
Great.
Your shot is no longer lined up. The loot lands next to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna turn to Simon and say, "Listen, buddy, we have a pig roast later. We need to hurry up and get this pig butchered. So can you just help me out here? Stop throwing shit at me." And I'm gonna line up the dagger again.
Okay. Simon Cowell, give me a perception roll.
13.
Oh, that's the wrong pig.
Jesus.
Your pitchfork landed next to the impudent farmhand, and he's still trying to butcher the wrong pig. The one that you're trying to wake up.
This is the wrong pig. It is my prized blue ribbon pig I raised from birth. You go find the other pig.
There is only one pig.
No, this is mine. I raised it since it was born.
No, you didn't. You left that one outside in the stables. And can I attempt to intimidate on that?
No, you can. That was a diplomatic thing. That wasn't an intimidating
Okay,
thing.
then. Yeah.
Roll your diplomacy.
Alright, one sec. Oh shit, that's only a 2. Oh, it's a 1. Fuck.
That's my pig.
Roll a d100.
Jesus. Ah.
Okay. Simon,
Fuck my life.
the farmhand is shouting at you and making threatening gestures. He's got a knife. He's gonna kill your prize ribbon pig.
Oh. I don't have any weapons left, so
Your pig's life is in danger.
I have some wine. I'm gonna throw my wine bottles at him.
Okay. At this point, you're desperate and throwing what you can. Roll a d20.
8.
Your wine bottle goes wide and just crashes and breaks on the floor next to the pig. So, Ghost can kill.
Can I finish the pig now?
Finish the pit. I'm still gonna make you roll for it.
Yeah. 19.
You cut the throat of the man and succeed on your blood debt.
I feel
Feel
better.
relieved beyond measure. Your
I'm
friend
gonna-
Simon is very mad at you.
Oh man.
Simon, he just butchered your pig. Your prized
Betsy.
blue ribbon pig.
Oh!
He's still holding the knife and he's smiling and he is so happy and satisfied. But that was your pig.
How could you kill my pig?
Yeah, you're gonna be mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another wine bottle.
Forgot how many you had. Keep
I
going.
have 3. That's a 14.
Kosko, what's your AC?
17.
Let's see if you can have a reflex save against that, because he's pretty close to you.
It's 20 plus my modifier for reflex, right? Or my...
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 12.
Yeah, your friend hits you with a wine bottle and smashes it over you. You're soaked in wine now.
Great.
There's some glass around you.
Great.
Your coup de grace moment is kind of soured by your friend acting crazy next to you. What's your
Okay.
reaction to this? Oh, Eggman, you've reached the door and have passed outside into the graveyard. It's still a dark night, but you can see the lantern lights from the edge of the fence line. Are you gonna just keep going?
Yep.
Okay, you can do that. You're walking along the path. Skoska Kill, your friend just hit you with a bottle of wine and it broke all over you.
Okay, I'm going to say to him, listen, Simon, I know you're upset, but things aren't what they appear to be. And I'm going to hand him one of my health potions that I bought at the original town and say, let's talk about it over a drink. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Neat. Simon Cowell, roll perception for me.
18.
Damn it.
Yeah, you remember that's the poison potion that he bought at the market, and now the farmhand just killed your pig and is trying to offer you poison and said you can die alongside your friend if you'd like to. Everything is fine. Just die alongside your friend. How do you react to that?
I still got some loot strings, so I'm gonna whip him at him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
1.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Roll a d100 for me.
28.
Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, you go to reach into your backpack, but to look for your loot strings and swing it around, and you lose balance and you fall backwards. You're prone. And you take 3 damage, having fallen over.
How dare you push me over?
Yeah, the backpack landed on you. You're pretty sure the farmer hand just conjured his dog, and his dog has now landed on you and is poised to attack you.
Ah!
Yes, Skoska kill.
Can I attempt to reach into his pack and take his health potion? And what
Sure,
would that be
yeah.
under?
Just roll a d20.
Grapple?
I'll let you know if you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Technically,
That's
it's
a 2.
theft. Yeah, no,
That's
he's
it.
thrashing around.
Alright.
Simon Cowell, he's holding his dog by the collar on your chest.
I'm gonna try to swing at the dog and run away.
Okay. Roll to punch the dog.
4.
Yeah, you just punched your backpack, but you don't know that. The dog seems impervious to pain, and you're still trapped underneath it. Simon Cowell, or sorry, Skoska Keel. Simon is thrashing underneath the backpack and screaming about dogs.
Can I bleed on him? Like his face, try and get some in his mouth?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you want me to roll for it?
Yes, please.
That's a 1. Jesus fuck!
Wow.
How many times can I roll 1? Come on, how many times?
100 for me.
This is bullshit.
21.
It's a 7. Oh. Okay, so it can't be that severe.
In doing that, you realize that your finger falls all the way off now, and the band-aid isn't going to hold anymore.
Great.
Blood sprays all over the place, but it doesn't land on him at all. And you are losing blood at a rapid rate. Yeah, you take another 5 damage.
I'm dead.
I'm pretty sure you pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on 0, so we're gonna have to do a survival roll.
Mm-hmm.
Just really quickly, Simon Cowell, the farmhand died of the plague. It happens.
Hooray!
Happens a lot.
Happens.
It happens a lot. You know that it happens out here a lot. And he even put a blanket over top of you to protect you. So,
that's nice.
yeah, you're covered by a blanket right now. And the farmhand laid down next to you with the plague. What's your action?
I'm gonna stand up and walk away.
Okay. Yeah, you left the blanket and the farmhand, and you just start walking. There is a front gate of the farm. Is that where you're heading, or are you heading to the bonfire?
I'm heading to the front gate.
Okay, you're heading to the front gate. Skoska kill.
Yep.
You are dying. So what we do is roll d6s until we get a positive or negative reaction.
Alright.
So 1, 2, and 3 are a fail. 4, 5, and 6 are a success. You need 3 of one of them before we have a result.
Alright.
So
6.
that's 1 success. That's 1
2.
fail. That is another fail. That's another success.
Jesus.
2 and 2.
Leaving it up to fate.
Yeah. You bled out.
Damn.
You just died.
Rip.
Rip.
You bled out on the floor of the mausoleum before your quarry, having died satisfying your blood debt, and pass on to your great beyond and your deity, having succeeded in your final moments, you feel.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
At least somebody completed the quest. Huzzah!
Simon Cowell, you wander out to the front of the farm and pass through the gate. In the distance, the hillsides seem on fire.
Forest fire. Better not go that way.
Okay. To your left and right appear to be a number of farmers' fields and crops. The crops are strangely round-shaped.
Must be watermelon. I will go to the left.
Okay. You go to the left and you're wandering through the watermelon. Agman, you reach the front gate and you see the sheriff. And he says, "How's it going?"
Took care of your problem.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Just 1 second here. We have a guy here, and he pushes one man forward who's got like a blanket around him. You know, like one of those shock blankets.
Yeah.
He says that your friend Skoska Kill stabbed his friend in the stomach when they were captives in the basement. I was wondering if you'd be willing to participate in a series of questioning regarding that murder.
Don't know anything about it.
Oh, yeah, you know, he says you were right there and you were involved. So I'm going to have to bring you in for questioning. What's your reaction to that?
I pushed my way through.
Okay, you are literally surrounded by lots of deputies there with lots of lanterns, so I'm going to make you roll for that to break
Yep.
away.
14.
Okay, you charge through the deputies and storm out into the night as the deputies chase you. Simon Cowell, the owner of the farm, is with you and says, "You got to come over this way," and leads you towards the forest fire. Do you go with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll for your coordination, and let's see how
12.
with it. A man that you recognize to be the sheriff of the town of the farm, not the sheriff of the town that you're in, and he says that there's been a murder and he needs your help to solve it. Are you willing to help?
Of course.
Good. He manacles you. Let's see here. The deputies chasing Agman are going to try and jump on him to take him down, but he's so big that they're just bouncing off of his back. Agman, are you still running?
Oh yeah.
You're being pursued by probably a dozen armed deputies that are all trying to run after you and chase you. What do you do?
I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna head out of town.
Okay. Do you know the way out of town?
Nope.
Probably not. Let's give it a roll. How you doing?
11.
Yeah, you definitely aren't going the right direction, and you're not running that fast. So the deputies are going to try and take you out of the legs. Yep. One of them slide tackles you, and you trip and fall over him and land prone on the ground, and they're starting to surround you. What do you do?
Fine. I'll answer your questions.
Okay, cool. They say, "Stop resisting! Stop resisting!" And they're pushing on you and trying to manacle you. And they realize their manacles aren't big enough, so one of them's like, "Who's got the rope?" And then they're starting to tie you up. And they pull you up, and they're leading you off to the jail. And the sheriff says, "Well, that didn't look suspicious at all."
That's why I look bad.
Yeah. We got a spot for that. Fast travel to the jail. And our story ends in a jail cell where it began. With a sleeping guard and a cot that's too small for Agman.
Only with one less person there.
Yeah, campaign's over.
Wow.
Hooray, I lived. Kind of.
I'm surprised either of you lived, to be
Wow.
honest. I thought you were both goners whenever I walked out. I really thought Simon was gonna kill Skosko and then bleed, and then, Skosko was gonna kill Simon and then bleed to death.
Oh man. Since it's over, can we be meta?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I was fucking praying that when Simon stabbed the, and I'm air quoting, pig, that he would have killed him.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
then the
it-
blood debt would have passed to him, and I would have had to kill Simon.
Oh. No, actually, that guy that you completely demolished, like the other boss that you took on, that vampire that you just dummied so badly that I didn't even bother announcing the HP, no, you somehow subdued him completely and just took him out of the battle, but he still had a really high HP, so even though you stabbed him, like, it would have taken a while for you to just stab him in the back to death.
Right.
Stab.
So,
Well, you ended combat, and I was like, okay, I guess he's not really a boss or something. So I
well,
was
no,
like, "All right."
it's if he's subdued, then it's out of combat actions until he breaks free, which is what he was trying to do with those D20 rolls, but he just kept fucking up.
And then he was
because you had rolled
unconscious.
it. Yeah, and you had exactly, you took care of it. I mean, you rolled a D20 when you tried to tie him up, so that his counter to that had to be pretty high to break him out, even with multiple tries. And then by then you had knocked him out. So no, he was subdued. So you effectively just neutralized a boss rather than fighting it, which is what's great about D&D. Is it's less linear than just a straightforward hack and slash. That you guys can negotiate problems
Yeah.
dynamically.
I don't know.
Broke
Like,
both our bosses.
You broke the bosses.
you can, if you want, you can say what you were planning or whatever. The thought that you had of how it could have ended last episode.
Oh, no. There was multiple ways that this could have gone down, and this was my favorite one.
Okay, there was one that
I'm
you had
really-
specifically mentioned when we were talking last week, and you're like, "Oh, I just thought of like an awesome way that we could have ended it last week," and you can go over that in a second if you want, but because I got lots of entertainment out of that. But I think this is a hell of a lot of fun. It kind of got us into, you know, what to expect and whatever. Call it like a primer for our 5th edition playthrough. It's gonna be fun. My
Yeah,
only
no,
regret
this
is
is
that
great.
Sci-Fry didn't kill the Necromancer, because I would have loved if the blood debt passed, or that he
No,
drank the potion. Either one of those two
he's,
things happened, and I would have been happy.
He's in jail for assisted murder.
Of who,
and
by the way?
drug possession and a number of other charges that other guy.
I might have
in the
missed it
basement.
when I went to go piss, but who did the murder?
Oh, sorry. Remember that guy you stabbed in the basement?
Okay.
Yeah, there was another guy standing right next to you, and he identified you as the murderer, and the other two as your associates. So he was going to bring you all in for questioning. But you were already dead, and the other two were just being arrested. So yeah, their story ends where it all began, anyways.
Right.
And the super awesome ending, or not the super awesome ending, but just one of the possibilities was 3 didn't die when he fell off that tower. He landed in the hedge maze, and I rolled for his landing. He landed in a hedge, so he was okay. He was operating behind the scenes of this episode, and if you guys had not gone to the graveyard and were just kind of like, fuck it, we're going to leave town, and kind of forego your blood debt, which I didn't think you were going to do anyways, then 3 would have been trying to track you down.
Oh, wow.
And that was another possibility. Yeah, no, I'm really psyched that you guys played the way that you did, and this is great preparation for a 5th edition campaign, which is going to 100% be custom made again, so you can't really look ahead. It's just going to be your characters in a made up world. Did you want to leak anything about what you think is going to happen in the future with that, or are we just going to leave it totally a surprise?
No, we can leak a little bit. When we go live next week, we will... Okay, I'm not going to leak that. Let's just say there's going to be a drastic difference from, you know, what you're seeing right now, which is a picture of a dragon in the Roll20 screen. That it's going to be drastically different, as well as some other things. I don't want to spoil it, because I think it's going to be a pretty good surprise. I will say, like, character-wise, as I mentioned at the top of the show, like, I am super excited for this 5th edition because I don't know if either one of your guys' characters has a twist, but my character's got something about my character is quite interesting, and it's one of those things like I want to just tell you guys right now, but I know
Which
that
is
if
what
I
we're
do
getting
that,
right now.
right? I'm not going to say any more than what I'm saying. Derek knows, you know, he's the DM, he knows everything. We've already worked out, you know, what can, will, or should not, etc., happen, but it's one of those things that I know it and I want to tell everybody because it's fucking fantastic. At least I think it's going to be fantastic. And
Okay, well, stop hyping it up.
Yeah.
We can. We'll see you next week with that. Anything else that you other two guys wanted to say or ask in regards to the ending of the campaign?
Oh, no.
No.
I kind of walked into that incarceration.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just
Anything-
another door I gotta kick off the hinges.
anything to look forward to for 5th edition? Any teasers for your characters?
I'm not playing a traditional cleric.
Excellent.
Interesting.
And,
No, aren't you a cowardly barbarian?
No, I want the cleric.
Oh, okay.
Cool. That's exciting.
And Drew?
And
Well, I mean, you'll just have to see.
Alright.
cool. That's good enough for me. I think we're wrapped up here.
Well, any shoutouts? Anybody?
Shout out to Betsy, my pig who died.
Blue ribbon. Blue ribbon forever.
Drew, any shoutouts?
No, none for me.
Alright. Shout out to Trevor. Keep watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. 5th edition will be fucking awesome, I think, so.
Shout out to Syvan in that same case. Then thank you for your viewership.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. This is what shoutouts are for.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
No. Everybody you know is currently talking to you right now.
Yep. Shout out to everyone in the room. You all are fantastic. Keep watching.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Unless anybody has any parting thoughts or notes they want to get across, we're done, and 3.5 is done next week, 5th edition. Yeah?
Yep.
Alright.
All right.
Well, this has been great. Tune in next week, 5th edition. It's happening. It's going. Doing it live. See you later.